To push the ball up the floor, even off of made shots.
And trying to get those easy ones before the defense can get set is always an advantage, and you're seeing more and more teams trying to speed up their pace of play.
Now let's take a look at Louisville's opening lineup. We've got DeLon right. Bruce Brown is out there with Portis, and it's Jenkins in at the power forward position. Bangs on the trifecta.
That is room service delivery from right there. What a sweet dime to create a high percentage shot.
Here's McCollum. That one off the back iron and out. To the middle. And Jenkins throws it down.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Here's McCollum. Louisville getting their last shot to go. Ingram outside. Back to McCollum. Williamson with a screen for Jones. Just 5 to shoot. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Jones.
And what touch from the big man. I like watching Williamson get interior positioning and attack with purpose.
From deep three-point range, and it's Williamson with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
On the basket by Jones.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And Jenkins kicks to Brown. A three. The shot, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
So it's Louisville with it. It's a 5-point game. Got that bucket in no time at all. Jenkins got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Here's the three. Pelicans pull it in. Taken away by Brown, and they're moving it up. Here's Portis, finished off the break.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
McCollum kicks to Williamson. Driving inside, and Williamson throws it down.
That's just all Zion. But once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Brown outside. And Jones pulls it down. Pelicans leading by 4. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Louisville. Zion Williamson's ability to make those big plays that turn momentum in games is a concern. Coach said Zion's teammates and fans get so fired up, you can literally feel the energy shift. We have to be ready to beat back those surges. That's going to be hard, Kevin. Zion keeps coming, and that keeps his fans in the game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Brown outside. For three. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Leading by 5.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down. Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now here's Jones. Driving to the basket. And it's Jones finishing it off.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Green t-shirt. I need you to get a little louder over there. Let's see who's the loudest. Pelicans fans, your Pelicans dance team.
A different look for Louisville. Coffey's checked in. And Shumpert in there for Conjo. Louisville trails by 12. Here's Shumpert. Louisville, no good that time either. Here's New Orleans. Jones, no one around him. That fall. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists now tonight. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
New Orleans leading by 14. Outside Murphy. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 8. To the inside. Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Portis can't get it to go. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. 17-point game. McCollum outside. McGee finds Jones. Back to McGee. New Orleans moving the ball around. McCollum with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot's good from McGee.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And the 3 ball is good.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Pass to Hayes. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the first. Cullen passes to Hayes. McGee is screen on Shumpert. Jones heads for 2. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage even though it was all over.
New Orleans leading by 16. Passes it to McCollum. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. No good. C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for New Orleans. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. We come back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Pelicans have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for New Orleans right now, Williamson out there with Hernan Gomez. Then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's Marshall. And at the 3, the small forward. Cassell, no good. New Orleans leading by 14. Marshall with it. McCollum left side. Williamson in the post. No good on that one. Now Louisville takes it the other way. Here's Wright. Takes it inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wright's got his first points of the game.
This has always been a strength for Wright, attacking downhill off the dribble.
Marshall deciding where to go with it. Pass to Williamson. Shoots over Jenkins. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Here's Robertson. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And here's Marshall to bring it up for the Pelicans. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And that one's good, Williamson.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Now we've seen mid-range jumpers lose favor, but Clark, it seems like the floater is on the rise.
Kevin, it's a must-have shot in today's game because of the lane being open as much as it is, the way the game is officiated, where you can drive it and create foul situations. Smaller guys that get in the lane have to have a shot that can avoid taller defenders, and the floater is that shot.
Ingram, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. And Louisville making a change here. And here's a look at some numbers for Brandon Ingram. Louisville on D. They trail by 11. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Hey, when Ingram is in attack mode, it forces the defense's hand, literally. Good job drawing the foul.
Brandon Ingram.
Both free throws good for Ingram.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Jenkins. And it's off from three-point range.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
New Orleans leading by 16. 14 feet away, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
A terrific score from the mid-range. Ingram knows how to use his size and touch from there.
Robertson finds Wright. Got that one up quick. Wright's got 7 now in this quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And here's McCollum for 3. Not that time. It's off. He's 3 for 7.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot. You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Wright, that's a 2-pointer. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Now, here is Murphy. He's covered closely. In the corner, it's Ingram. There's the pass to Murphy. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Murphy's got 5 now.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Who wants a t-shirt? I can't hear you. Make some noise. All right, look who's coming to the court. Come on, get up and get loud for your Pelicans dance team.
Portis is checked in for Louisville. Brooks comes in for DeLon Wright. Louisville trails by 18. Here's Brown, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And it's McCollum off the drive. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
I mean, call him a combo guard to whatever. McCollum is a scorer first and foremost. And when he puts it on the deck, the young fella is going to the hoop.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
McCollum, no good.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And it's slammed in by Jones.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
McCollum finds Valanciunas. Valanciunas sets a screen for Jones. Back to Valanciunas, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
And how about the awareness from Valanciunas? He read the pick and roll coverage there. Beautiful.
Here's Conchar. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. He kicks it to Valanciunas. Pass to Marshall.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
Ingram right side. Over Robertson. And it's Ingram missing.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Pelicans. Hayes comes in for Marshall. Now here's Hayes. He's covered by Cassell. McGee dishes to McCollum. Out of bounds, Louisville takes possession.
Away team.
A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Saturday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Houston Rockets.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Now here's McCollum. 10 points for him. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. Here's Coffey. He's guarded by McCollum. And that one's good. Shumpert's got 5 now.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And McGee kicks to McCollum. McGee is screen on Brooks. Here's McCollum. Count it from 12. McCollum's got 4 points this quarter.
And with that great handle and high basketball IQ, McCollum remains a lethal pick and roll option.
Brooks from outside. And it's Belyutsa with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in.
Team foul.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's McCollum. And that one goes long.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
And that one's good. Shumpert.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's McCollum. Banked in off the glass. 14 points for him.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's Shumpert. Offline with his three. It's Ingram on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Ingram's got a pair of triples in the second now for New Orleans. Three-pointer. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so...
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the New Orleans Pelicans.
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen. That's how they built this league.
Shifting gears, let's look at the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Timberwolves, this one is hard to predict because these teams are so close. The trick will be forcing the other team to play your style. Pace and execution will determine the winner.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
On the court for Louisville, they've got Bruce Brown. Wright is out there with Portis, and it's Conchar in at the 2. Pelicans leading by 10. Cullen passes to Valanciunas. Releases. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist from Valanciunas. McCollum's got 16.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 17. Back to Williamson. And it's blocked. And he gets it back. And Williamson throws it down. Here's Wright. They trail by 11. Takes the 3. Valanciunas grabs the board. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. Jones, no luck. And so it's Louisville with it. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got his 5th rebound in this one. McCollum with the ball. Now Wright defending. Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Jenkins. Jenkins got 4 rebounds in this game. Louisville passing it around. Passes it to Wright for the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Williamson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Cullen passes to Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Portis kicks to Wright. Puts up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. 10 points for him.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
deciding to change it up. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look at New Orleans. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run.
And I think for New Orleans, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Louisville trails by 10. Kicks it to Jenkins. From past the arc. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now, here is Murphy. 5 points in the game. McCollum dishes to Williamson. Over in the corner, Marshall. Williamson with a screen for Marshall. 5 on the clock. Floats it up for Williamson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Right, left side. Drops in the tray.
3.
And now it's just a 4-point New Orleans lead.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
McCollum with the bounce pass. Here's Williamson. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And it's Brown missing. Pelicans leading by 3. Here's Marshall. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Inside, Hernan Gomez. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
It's time for the teaser. Pelicans fan, your Pelicans dance team.
So for the Pelicans, JaVale McGee's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Hayes comes in for Williamson. And Jones subbed in for Marshall. And here's Louisville. They're on a 12-4 run.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Here's Coffey. Sinks the three-pointer. Coffey's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Jones, the pass to McCollum. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Portis against McCollum. Pass to Coffey. Back to Portis. Over McCollum. Portis can't get it to go. New Orleans in the lead. Outside Murphy. It's rebounded by Portis.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Nailed from three-point land.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
1:36 left to play in the third. Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Jones drives in, and Jones slams it in.
Defensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
And the shot goes in. 8 points for Brooks.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 16 over Brooks. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Hayes. And that's 18 points for C.J. McCollum. It's stolen by Jones. Out left to the wing. Outside Murphy. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now a 4-point New Orleans lead.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's McCollum. Count that one. McCollum's got 20 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Louisville getting their last shot to go. Brooks against McCollum. McGee is screen on Brooks. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. New Orleans on top. They lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans.
Pelican fan, your
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Jonas Valanciunas, Hernan Gomez out there with Ingram. Then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's Murphy in at the 2 spot. That's the Pelicans 5. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Now here's Wright. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
The pass to Hernan Gomez. McCollum against Wright. Hernan Gomez with a screen for McCollum. Ingram outside. Outside Murphy. It's hauled in by Brown.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Here's Conchar. Oh, good with the triple. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Murphy passes to Hernan Gomez. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shots.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And the first one drops. Jones checked in for the Pelicans. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Louisville. 4-point game. McCollum against Wright. And it's McCollum off the drive. The shot, no good. And they're pushing it up. 3-pointer. Conchar can't get it to go. Pelicans leading by 4. Jones for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Pass to Conchar. Brown outside. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Jones. Jones has got assist number 5 here tonight. Cassell kicks to Robertson. Louisville passing it around. Here's Conchar. Louisville, no good that time either.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. Because he can't get anything to fall this half.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
McCollum against Wright. Here's Valanciunas. Conchar pulls it in. Conchar's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Ingram's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Louisville trails by 12. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Right against Jones. That one drops for him. Jones has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Here's Conchar. That shot misses. And New Orleans will go the other way with it.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
And here are the Pelicans. They're on a 17-7 run. McCollum and Wright pulls it down. Louisville trails by 12. Cassell the basket right. The shot's good. Cassell making the play.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
McCollum against Wright. Outside, Jones. Takes the 13-footer. And so it's Louisville with it. Passes it to Conchar. And here is Brown. Wright for 3. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. Shooting 78%.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Come on, get up and get loud for your Pelicans dance team.
Zion Williamson's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Louisville also making some changes. Portis comes in for Cassell, and it's Jenkins in for Robertson. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Oldham.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to the Pelicans coach talk to his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's McCollum. Shot clock at 5. Williamson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Portis with it. Now defended by Williamson. Right from outside. Pelicans pull it in. Ingram's got 5 rebounds tonight. Jones against Brown. Jones gives to Valanciunas. Ingram attacking. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
An aggressive move that time by Ingram, putting up the shot while absorbing the foul.
At the line for New Orleans.
So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game. Here's Wright. Here's Conchar. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Conchar's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Loads it up for Williamson. An emphatic LU jam.
This is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Louisville trails by 8. Right. That's a two-pointer. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
14.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 9.
Well, Collins carved out an impressive NBA career for himself, and I think he's still ascending. He was the 10th pick in the 2013 NBA draft. He's still got plenty of upside.
Count it.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Here's McCollum. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Pelicans. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And the basket by McCollum.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now McCollum. So we see the Pelicans get the win here.